Lots to talk about with just the viral sensation that is Freya Leach. We'll get to this. A viral sensation, of course, you know from plenty of places, but certainly here at Sky, Menzies research as well. Got that right again. I always just want to double check. And wonderful Joe Hildebrand, who used to be a viral sensation.
I used to be, that's right. Now, anytime I get a viral sensation, I have to go and get a cream from the doctor to clean it up. That's as close as I get to being a viral sensation.
I remember that wonderful first couple of years of a career where it's like the youngest this, the youngest that, and then they just go.
That's right. Got so much to look forward to here.
Old reactionary fascist Joe Hildebrand today.
Yeah, wait till you get described as "and friend" in a newspaper. All right, now, you, of course, had a bit of attention today from the good people of the Daily Mail because you've been ripping into the Prime Minister, not just on telly, but on the interwebs as well. Tell us, what was the particular moment that meant, no, time to grab the phone and yell at it?
Well, to be honest, it was kind of just being out at the pub with a bunch of friends when I realised I was paying $32 for a chicken parmy and $15 for a schooner of beer. And I just went, this is actually ridiculous. Correct. It would take us, after tax, about 2 hours or more for the average person to be able to afford a night out. Not a crazy night, a parmy and a beer at a pub. So I just thought, this is getting ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, it is a symptom of the things that we've all talked about for a long time, be it cost of living, power prices, all the rest of it, right? And the reality, Joe, is no politician can make people think other than what they're living.
That's absolutely right.
And that's the hellhole the government's in terms of a political one, whether you like them or not, and we all know which way I feel. But you wrote that Anthony Albanese has renewed courage. He's taking a stand to deliver on policy, and you even invoked that he was Katy Perry-esque.
That's right.
And he was finding his roar
on rotation. Yeah, well, I think it seems to me that government's basically sort of had 2 acts and is embarking on its 3rd act, and how that resolves itself will determine whether or not it gets re-elected. The first year it was in, it had an incredible amount of good luck, and of course, like all politicians do, it took credit for the good luck, even though a lot of it was beyond its control. So, the budget surplus, the unpopularity of the Morrison government, and them being able to go around tidying things up, and everyone just liking
reviews into reviews.
It
concludes the other mob was terrible.
And that's right. And then you have that incredible almost a year leading up to the Aston by-election, where for the first time in a century, there's almost a double-digit swing towards the government of the day.
And then the Voice.
And then the Voice happens, but the Voice happens at the exact same time as as interest rates keep going up and up and up and up and up, and the exact same time as inflation, despite coming down from how rapidly it's increasing, is still going up, but also it's really starting to affect people. So in the first year, COVID's just sort of, in the rearview mirror. People are still going out. It's that spending that is fueling the inflation. In this part of the cycle, people have gone, crap, this is really starting to hurt. They've stopped going out and they're still getting smashed, and the parmy and the beer is the rest of that story. And then running through that, of course, instead of the government doing everything it can to focus on it, it's got this voice that it's trying to get up, which looks increasingly ideological. It looks increasingly like a pet project to the left, because you've got people accusing anyone who doesn't support it of being racist.
People go, how does this cost? How does a yes-no question cost $450 million?
Right.
Like all of those things.
And so you had that. So that was kind of like haunting the whole thing. And now with that last week in the Parliament, he's basically had a chance to say, right, these are the things we are going to do. We're going to do on our own terms. We're going to kick the Greens in the nuts, and we're not going to compromise on anything, which I think is a good thing.
He definitely thinks that he's a yacht
ideological
that has tact, right? Oh, we're magically going in this direction. But just because you're going in this direction doesn't mean people are going to turn around and follow.